Summer travel plans have changed because of COVID, and countless countries around the world are closed to U.S. travelers, but not Jamaica. The popular vacation destination is keeping their doors open for Americans to get out of quarantine. Here to tell us more about tourism in the Caribbean is Jamaica's Minister of Tourism, Edmund Bartlett. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. And while we're here in Jamaica are waiting with all the necessary precautions and the necessary security arrangements to facilitate a healthy but happy vacation.
Well, Jamaica, you guys rely heavily on the tourism industry there. Can you talk about how international tourism has been affected because of the coronavirus?
Well, international tourism has been affected severely. As a matter of fact, the projections are that if it continues to the end of the year, global tourism will lose up to $2.3 trillion.
Wow, that's a lot of money. We've seen and we're hearing about strict travel restrictions that are in place, and many Americans, well, we're just not allowed in the majority of international destinations. But Jamaica is one of the few places still welcoming travelers right now. Why is Jamaica okay with this?
Well, we have established a very rigorous set of protocols, 32 in all, and they offer a coverage of all the key touch points for COVID security. In addition, we've established a geographical area for international visitors, which we call the Resilient Corridor, Tourism Resilient Corridor, which is on the north coast of our country, but also where perhaps 85% of the tourism assets are. And so visitors who come in will have to go through our own screening process. We have an application called Jam COVID, which triggers a number of questions which the visitor has to answer, and an approval is given before they actually arrive. There are a number of states that we require pre-testing as a condition to enter, but everyone has to be tested when they arrive in our destination.
Oh, wow.
And then we go into the corridors, and they operate within the corridor. And then, of course, we take note of whatever the results of the tests are, and if positive, of course, they have to go into quarantine, and we arrange for suitable repatriation as is required. So what we really do in Jamaica is to manage the risk as much and as seriously as we can, but we also give the responsibility to all our partners to share in the management of this risk. And where they don't, then there are orders that we have established by law, which will result in sanctions if you don't.
Well, it's great to hear that Jamaica has taken so many precautions. Obviously, you're taking it seriously. You talk about the resilient corridors, the testing, and then, so you're saying if someone tests positive, they're going to be deemed unfit to fly, but you will make arrangements so that they can get back home?
Well, first of all, there is the local responsibility to see to their well-being in the sense of whatever health arrangements that are possible to keep them as healthy until the quarantine period is over. If they are to be hospitalized, arrangements have to be made appropriately. Now, just to indicate that we're going beyond that, I'm in the process of completing negotiations with an international logistics firm, which will offer a comprehensive insurance cover, health insurance, plus a repatriation package for anyone who tests positive or who shows symptoms, and also to be hospitalized. So all of that is an additional cover that we're providing to ensure that visitors who come to Jamaica not only have a wonderful time by way of vacation, but if anything goes wrong, they will be properly taken care of and repatriated.
Well, I'm sure that's peace of mind for a lot of people. Before I let you go, why should people still consider visiting Jamaica this year?
Well, first of all, before we tell you that, I just want to know that this will be a charge to our visitors, but it will be a charge that they will deal with before they actually come to the Jamaica, like an insurance policy that you take out before you come. So you come to Jamaica because Jamaica is still the beautiful, most lovely destination on planet Earth. The finest people you can think of, the best food, great music, the vibes are right. Our beaches are wonderful, our waters are clean and clear, and we have an attitude that is just waiting for you.
Well, we want to thank you, the Minister of Tourism for Jamaica, Edmund Bartland, for joining us. For more information on vacationing in Jamaica, check out mot.gov.jm. Thanks for joining us. And make sure you follow us on social. We're at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Your CA Life. That's where you can talk to us and find out about fun events happening in the community. Again, find us at Your CA Life.